Hey, what's up, man? I'm gonna get right into this. I'm out here in nature, as you can see, protecting my peace, man. And I get this question a lot. Said, Trent, how do I guard my heart? Right? How do I protect my life? And I'm just gonna say a few things for it. I want you to get this. Watch to the end of the video, because you need to start doing all of these. Okay, number one is you gotta set standards in your life that are non-negotiable. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you are not strong enough. I am not strong enough. Nobody is strong enough to keep themselves in weak situations, to keep themselves in situations that mean them no good, that keep them in situations that drain their life. And some of us think we can stay in these situations and we can overcome it because we're strong. Stop giving yourself that much credit. I don't care who you are. The strongest person emotionally will get broken down if they stay in environments that are meant to destruct their life. And what happens with most people when they break their heart, when they sink into depression, it's because they lower their standards. In every aspect of your life, in every relationship in your life, whether it's your job, whether it's an intimate relationship, whether it's friends, whether it's a relationship with yourself, we lower our standards. And what happens is we start to settle. And if you've been following me for years, you know what I know settling leads to. Settling leads to suffering. And some of us are suffering right now because we chose to settle and we chose to ignore the standards in our life. Okay, so stop lowering your standards. Respect your standards. Make people respect your standards. Because every time you move away from the things, your non-negotiables and the boundaries that you set, every time you go out of bounds, right? Every time you go out of bounds, whatever that means to you, maybe it's disowning your own loyalty. Maybe it's ignoring your worth. And every time you go out of bounds, you program yourself to settle for less, which leads to suffering in your life. The second thing I'm gonna tell you to do, all right, after you keep your standards, respect your standards, you gotta protect your perspective. And what I mean by this is we let people, we let things, we let society poison our perspective. And your perspective is in your control, right? I can say this place is beautiful, somebody can say this place is ugly. We both are right because it's our perspectives and it's in our control. So protect it, right? Start telling yourself that you are capable. Start telling yourself that I am strength, I am peace, I am love. I am legendary. I don't care what people tell you. I don't care what circumstances tell you. I don't care what your past results told you. Because if you start to believe your past results, if you start to believe all these external things and you ignore the power in your internal self, you start to settle for less. You start to think you're not enough. When you start to think you're not enough, guess what? You program yourself to act like you're not enough. You program yourself to make you think that ain't nothing special about you. So protect your perspective. Always let your perspective be your power. Be your power, not your prison. Even when you're going through the storm, tell yourself, man, I'm gonna get stronger because of it. Even if you go through a bad relationship, you get fired from your job, a friend does you dirty, tell yourself, you know what? I'm gonna become stronger because of this. And down in my future is gonna build something inside of me because I went through this. My present, is gonna build something inside of me because I went through this. And it's gonna make my future better. It's gonna make my future better. All right, last but not least, man, this I'm gonna tell you. Protect the connections in your life. This goes with standards, right? This goes with selling for less, but check the connections in your life and ask yourself this simple question. My arm is hurting. Ask yourself this simple question. Is it leading you closer to it? Or is it leading you further away from it? All right, is it leading you closer to it? Or is it leading you further away from it? And you gotta be honest, you gotta be real with yourself. I don't care how good the situation may seem. I don't care how much potential the situation may have. I don't care how good it poses to be, pretends to be. Just because situations seem good, don't mean they're good for your life. And that's why you gotta know yourself on a deeper level and stop allowing this world to tell you who you are. But you gotta check your connections, man. You gotta protect your connections. Everything is leading you to something. So ask yourself, is the environment, is the person, is the thing that I'm involved in, how is it connecting to my life? Is it connecting me to stress? Right? I'm not saying it gotta be perfect, but it's connecting you to constant stress. Is it connecting you to constant pain? Is it connecting you to constant confusion? Those aren't things you need in your life, because guess what? If you stay there, you stay connected to those things, and you don't remove those things, you don't burn those bridges, those things are gonna keep power in your life, and you're gonna be a person that ends up in a place of chaos, confusion, and all these things in your life where you look in the mirror, you don't even recognize yourself. But you got to make that decision. And you got to start being connected to things that bring you peace. Right now, I'm connected to nature. This brings me peace. It brings me strength. It brings me clarity. Relationships in my life. It brings me good things in my life. So every week I'm checking my connections. What am I connecting to? What is it feeding my spirit? And if it's connecting to the wrong things, man, unplug that connection and disconnect from it and connect to the things that you say that you want in your life. So if you say you want peace, energy, etc., you got to be connected to the things that give you that. If you're not, don't complain what you get. That's facts. Comment below if this touched your heart, man. Share this with somebody. Like I tell you, at the end of every single video, it all starts with you. It's rehab time. Let's get it straight up.